maybe younger up and coming players, it becomes like, okay, I'm going to prove a point and I play you here.
Yeah, I had a frame exactly like that when I was grinding in Reading last year. Just like every hand, I would call down with middle pair against a certain friend of mine because I knew he was just like, he's in a hand with me and he's just at it. And obviously, every now and then he shows up with the absolute nuts and I look like an idiot for calling with like middle pair, but it was really strange. And then as like we became better friends, started like talking about strategies and that, like then it was like, okay, I mean, I don't want to try and bluff him here because if I get caught bluffing, you almost feel like you're trying to get a quick one over on a good friend of yours. So
like obviously if it's a slam dunk bluff in your range that you have to bluff, and we all understand that about game theory, all is forgiven. But if you do try and find that one really kind of like high octane bluff or outline bluff, I think for us maybe it's less likely to come out. Although here we go, Jesus with the trips, because it's Jesus. He actually may have a caller in the 3 deuce with 0%. He may well have a victim. He has his fish on the hook right now, Jesus. Eunice is the man who has bet, so King Jack has bet. He's almost got no equity. Jesus with a virtual lock on the hand here has just called. Oh no, sorry, the action is on him.
The action's on him, yeah.
Oh, what a spot. What a dream scenario.
Eunice is open from the cut-off.
He has to raise in this situation, and I like this from Jesus, because his flat just looks ridiculously strong.
Yeah.
If he flats, okay, maybe he can look like he has a flush draw, but then a flush card might be an action killer for him. So I think he has to hope that there is either a very sticky overpair or a flush draw out there that he can get value from.
Or 3 deuce. Just deciding to go with it.
If there were any hands in Jesus' range that Valentin was beating, they are no longer beating them. So I hope Valentin, savvy enough, aware enough to recognise that. Jesus won't love this. Actually, sorry, the other way of viewing this hand is that Valentin now has a spot to turn his hand into a bluff if Jesus shows weakness. Jesus has checked, obviously fearing the flush draw makes a lot of sense. He can't go away on the turn. It goes check. Valentin maybe just feeling like his showdown could be enough, and fearing the flush in Jesus' range. So a little bit of cat and mouse here, but it could still go off on the river.
I think Jesus has checked to him. Wait for the graphics, or
do you prefer a bet fold here in Jesus' seat, a bet call, or a check, Henry? It is pretty close.
It is very close. I mean, he's got like a 1 SPR. I don't know. I don't mind. I guess
Jesus has one of the best 8s you can have. Yeah, exactly. So like he could be thinking to himself, "Oh wow, Valentin may have 8-9 here, 8-7 here."
Oh wow, look, he's bet 100. Oh, he said all in. Okay. I thought he'd only bet €100. It's something he was doing yesterday in the 5-10 game. He was saying that he was literally betting like 15% pot against certain players, which I found quite interesting.
Valentin now with really no decision at all, but we know and we have seen on this stream he's capable of making high wire calls in these situations. I think if he replays the hand in his mind, he is literally beating nothing right now. Possibly some sort of weird backdoor, maybe like a 9 jack with jack of spades. It would have to be something really, really weird like that. Maybe a 6-7 with a 7 of spades. I'm finding it hard to even find a combo that makes sense here that he can beat. And of course he has no option other than to call. He can't shove and turn his deuce into a bluff. So really in this spot, I'm not sure why we're still watching this, but Valentin is entitled to take his time and have a mull over it. He'll probably come to the right decision ultimately and let it go, but the fact that he's giving it this much thought, as I said, I'm literally struggling to find a single hand. Maybe maybe like ace-5 with the ace of spades. It's so hard to find a hand right now. He has called.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Oh, and that is the definition of free money. making its way to Estonian Jesus. Rauno Takvanen, a birthday present from Valentin, who I have to say